It's time for Top That Trade. Joining us now, a new Phil Striebel, and Alan Uckman here for our Trader Game. Top That Trade. Good to see you guys. Round number one, dollar faller. Everybody's watching the dollar as the Brexit situation is unfolding. How do you count this currency?
Well, the markets usually have it right, and we'll see what happens here with the election. But the dollar index went below 97, and we've seen the British pound at a highest level since March or May. So we've seen a nice little healthy bounce there. Let's see if this continues. The president obviously wants to put pressure on the dollar, so that's a path of least resistance, I think.
Yeah, I think the dollar index is going to sell off. I mean, the president definitely wants that weaker dollar.
And he gets what he wants.
He does do that.
He got rate cuts. He got the tax cuts. He's got the repo money, so he's going to do everything he can to support the market.
The only problem is that everyone else sells their currencies and buys U.S. dollars. So there's this underlying support on there, regardless of what happens.
Round number two. Whoa, IPO. That Aramco IPO hitting $2 trillion. Is this IPO a buy?
Okay, here's the thing with the Saudi Aramco. That stock, break it down to the U.S. dollar terms, it's a $10 stock. We're not talking about ExxonMobil.
I don't have my translator into, I don't even know what the currency is.
Exxon is $69, Aramco is $10. So this is either the greatest buy of all time, or they really diluted this thing.
You have to multiply by the number of shares outstanding.
110 million.
The funny thing is, they only released like 1.5%, so they're holding back the rest of it, and they own it. But I thought it was interesting that crude oil moved up 7% last week, the week before the IPO, and then we saw a 10% pop. So a lot of positive things. But crude oil, look to see if it can get above 60 here. That's a big economic barometer of positivity for me. So I think oil is up and away. We've been talking about oil stocks, and they've been some of the worst performing of the year. So I think there's some opportunity there.
Round number three, Dow Dog, Walgreens, the worst performer in the Dow of the year. Is it a buy or is it a sell?
So look, at Walgreens is about to go private, so I think that Walgreens stock is an undervalued stock right now.
Why didn't you tell me that before? Well, now everybody knows. So there's only 3 stocks in the Dow out of the Dow 30 that are negative for the year. So this stock is down a few percent, but it was an $85 stock in 2018, and let's remember, GE was the worst stock in 2018. It was down 50%, and it's up 50% this year. So they can tend to see some sort of a snap back, but I didn't know that. So you're saying that...
yeah, this thing is going to keep moving up. It's going to grind higher until it does finally go private.
Down 15% compared to the Dow up 20%. So eventually you think these things will equalize themselves.
Something else you have to look at, if you want a prescription right now, you can go on your iPhone, you can go to a third-party website.
I can?
They'll subscribe you. They'll put you a doctor, and you'll end up getting that prescription sent right to you. There's no need to go to Walgreens anymore.
As you can tell with my cold, I need some prescription medicine.
I got you on that one.
Here's your bonus round question for today. Can you name the retailer named in the movie Miracle on 34th Street?
I have no idea. It's got to be
Miracle
Macy's.
on 34th Street. Montgomery Ward.
The answer is Macy's. Great job, Phil.
That was too easy. You got it right off the bat.
For more Business First AM, check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.